All right, what we have here is the sofirn ST10 flashlight. Sofirn sent me this to show you guys. You definitely will change a tire with this light. Right now, I've got it strapped, well, clipped to my hat, my baseball cap. It has a clip on it, which you can attach to your purse, just about anywhere on your shirt, your knapsack, you name it. The clip is heavy duty, and I've got cats everywhere. Now, one click turns on and off, and it has a memory, but if I hold it down for 2 seconds, 1, 2, that's low. 1, 2, that's medium. 1, 2, that's high. If I double click it, I go into turbo. See? And that'll run for 1 hour. If you can't change the tire in 1 hour, something's wrong. It does charge pretty quick. So with it attached to my hat with the clip, I am hands-free. So you see, I can yank those nuts off there. And this allows me to have hands-free when I'm working on a tire. It has a magnet on the end. It also has a floodlight, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to take it out of my hat now. It has 2 switches. Okay, this is up front. 1, 2, turned it off. 1, 2, that's low right there on the flood. 1, 2, medium, and 1, 2, and we get to the high setting. It's a little lower than the other one. Now I'm going to spotlight it, but still, that is ample for changing a tire, as you can see. And this is very important. I'm going to switch to the other light in the front. Super easy to turn on. Now, distance-wise, with it clipped to your hat, it goes a fair ways. I don't know, maybe about 30, 40 feet out in front of you. Super light. You don't feel the weight of it like you do other lights. That's what you're gonna. Hey, guy. Hi. As you can see, we can see the cat's pretty good, and the truck shows are pretty good. So changing a tire or taking your dog for a walk, you could clamp it on the front of your shirt where your purse is. You could clamp it on Molly. You could just clamp it anywhere. It's a heavy, heavy duty clip, big time. You do see quite a ways in front of you. Now, like I said, if I double click it and I go high beam, you see it really throws a lot of light. Now that's, like I said, 1 hour before the battery drains. And it really lights up the backyard. So high, I think it's like 3 hours. You'd have to check the instruction booklet, but high is probably what you're mainly going to use. But literally, it's like having a headlamp connected to. Where are you going? And you can see following him is pretty easy. There's another one way over there. I think there's 5 out here, maybe more, maybe 8. I don't know. I don't keep track. So that's super high. So let's take a closer look at this sofirn ST10. Okay, the sofirn ST10. This is an amazing, amazing flashlight. It comes with a USB charging cable. Comes with the flashlight, obviously. Comes with a lantern. You may use it or may not. Comes with a couple of O-rings, which will explain what that's for. This thing, okay, this Sofirn ST10 flashlight is very tiny, as you can see when it fits inside my hands. Has a magnet here, has a magnet here. Has two different lights, point beam and a floodlight. It even lights up in red, and it has 3 settings: low, medium, high, and a turbo, which lasts for about an hour. This actually unscrews, okay? And there is an O-ring around this all the way around. That's why they give you 2 extras. Comes with this type of battery, which allows you to charge it from there. Now, you can buy these batteries on Amazon, or you can use a simple AA. These just have a little bit more power in them. That's all there is to it. And again, when you put this on, it doesn't scratch. It doesn't go scrape, 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 or anything like that. It's really smooth going on. It's really machined well. This particular clip, okay, this clip here that you clip onto your hat or your purse or Molly or whatever else you want to clip it to, is amazing. It has rubber inside there to hold it in place. It's a very, very sturdy clip. It's also waterproof. IPX6, which means you can be out in the pouring rain. As you've seen in the video in the beginning of this, the changing of tires quite easily. There is enough brightness. There are 2 switches. That's it. 1 switch for the front and 1 switch for the floodlight. That's what there is. So if I click the bottom switch, that light turns on. 1, 2, and it goes down. That's like a low. 1, 2, goes up to medium. 1, 2, goes up to the high. If I want a turbo, I double click, and now I got my turbo, which runs for a long time. So this is amazing. Now, it does have a red light to it also. And you see that red light there? When it's off, click it twice. Then our red light comes back on. So it's probably a red light you would use at like a camp if you were camping with a lot of people, so it wouldn't be overly super bright, is what it is. But as you can see, it's an amazing, amazing small light is what it is. It's made out of aircraft aluminum. I mean, this thing will take a beating. You can drop it from a certain amount of height. It's not going to break very easy. Like, for example, I'll put this out here. Okay, there's our hat. And you just clip it on there like that. I mean, literally, this thing weighs almost nothing. It weighs ounces. It's extremely light. That's what it is. We can go upside down, too, if you want. And we can go that way if we want to throw our light a different way. When I was showing the video in the beginning with the cats, it was clipped to my hat. So, you can use this inside a tent. Clip it off of something. Point it down. Read. This light here shoots straight out. Okay, so this light here is used for walking your dog, like clipping it to your hat, you know, things like that. This light, okay, is for clipping on your pocket, so it's going to go straight out. And it's more of a floodlight, is what it is, compared to going straight out. Not only is this light very well made, it's super affordable. Links are in the bottom, but if you're looking for a light to give your wife that's super light, that she can put in her purse and always have a light, this would be the ticket. Instead of carrying some big light, because you can switch into headlamp mode, or you can switch into, like I said, it's got a magnet, so you can stick it on something. It comes in very handy. You know, a lot of times people drop things in their car between the console. First thing your wife's going to go for is this, so she can find it. It's very, very easy to use. And with only 2 buttons, you know, the bottom button shoots the one in the front out. The top one shoots the top one out. I mean, it's really easy to use. And like I said, hold it in for 2 seconds. It goes from low, medium, high. Double click it. It goes to super high. Super high runs for about an hour is what it does. So if you bought some extra batteries, if you want this type of battery, then you can just have some extra batteries pre-charged, pop it up, put a new one in, and end up with, well, 4 hours of super high. And a light like this, okay, literally, you can throw this in your center console, or in the door, and you're always going to have a light when you need it. And you can never have too many lights, especially when you're inside a vehicle. Changing tires, anything like that is just a pain in the butt if you don't have light. You got to be able to see. And changing a tire moves very quickly. Everyday carry, anybody that runs everyday carry items inside, expedition pouches or any of them, this type of light would be perfect because of the weight. It's really not that heavy. So I'm very impressed with it, and big thank you out to sofirn for sending me out this light to show you guys. I love the clip. I really do. That's a heavy, heavy duty clip. And the aircraft aluminum, I mean, this thing's built like a tank. I am very, very impressed with sofirn with this light. I like the idea of the battery coming out and the battery going in. It will run regular AA's, by the way. You don't need the battery that has the USB cable that plugs into it. So, if you're in the market for an everyday carry, or you're in the market for getting your wife a light, or you're in the market for just illuminating a situation, this just might be the ticket for you. Links are in the bottom. Go pick yourself up one off Amazon, and catch you guys on the next one.